Okay, updates on Access Bank and the alleged 500 million naira missing from a deceased customer's account. Before I say anything, I have to say, I need to clarify that I don't work for Access Bank. I have never worked for Access Bank. And I don't know any part of the video that I posted that suggested that I work for Access Bank. I know they work for Access Bank. And have you ever seen a staff of a bank? Have you ever seen anybody coming to speak on social media on behalf of a bank? You don't see them before. Please, I don't work for Access Bank. No one carry me for granted. I don't work for Access Bank. I have never worked for Access Bank. Access Bank did not bankroll me, just to be clear. So now to the updates. I have watched the interview between the woman and Very Dark Man, and these are the things I have to say. So just pay close attention. Try to understand wetin I dey talk first before you go comment. Okay, first thing is, if a staff of Access Bank came to her and poked her face and pointed fingers at her and told her not to, don't come to this bank again, no come this bank again, Access Bank should make that staff apologize to that woman. She should be queried for treating a customer like that. And this woman is not just a customer, she's a senior citizen. A senior citizen is a priority customer. Anybody wey don old, any old person, any sick person, any physically challenged person, any person carrying a child, they are all priority customers. And wetin be priority customers? Priority customers na people wey no dey stand for queue. So once you enter the bank, just walk up to the person serving customers. You go tell them say you be priority customer, and they go attend to you. That woman was priority customer on two grounds. But you know how these things are. In a country like Nigeria, where the system works against the poor, against the lowly, the system works against the weak and the downtrodden. You see this kind of person, I can bet you that this person is a senior staff that treated this customer like that. If what she said is true, I can bet you it is a senior staff, and most times they're not going to even do anything to her because she's a senior person and she's perceived mighty and powerful. The system will really not fight her because she is probably a senior staff. If now contract staff do that thing in that bank, I know that Access Bank has a very high percentage of contract staff. Now all banks are for Nigeria. If it was a contract staff that melted out that treatment to that customer, that junior staff or that contract staff would have gone home. She probably would have been sacked. They would have used a sledgehammer. You know how you use a sledgehammer to kill a fly? You see that oppressive nature in Nigeria. You see that oppressive nature of the perceived mighty and the perceived powerful in the society. The same thing plays out in the banking sector. Anyways, let's get back to my point number 2. Then she mentioned that money came from aviation. If it is possible, now that she has a lawyer, if it is possible, please help me share this video, guys. Help me share this video, tag Very Dark Man again. I'm also going to tag him on this video. Please, if it is possible, she should go back to that aviation company to check for records. Now, when a company is paying somebody in the bank, there are documents that they submit to the bank. If it is possible that they still have the letter that they used to give the bank instruction for that payment. Now, when the bank is, when companies, most companies, as far back as 2016, around that period, when companies are paying any of their staff, they use their letterhead. They use letters to make those payments. So they will send letters to the bank. Usually they are in two copies. They will give the bank their copy, and the bank will acknowledge another copy and give it back to that company. Now, inside this letter, the account numbers, where the transfers are going, the names of the people that are receiving the money, they are usually inside this letter. So if the aviation company can still get the letter, now that she has a lawyer, I'm sure they'll be able to do something around this area. They should get back to the aviation company. The company should check if it is possible for them to find that letter. Now, letter will they use that time. It's not now that everything is mostly automated, that every company is doing transfers from their offices and all of that. Back then, it wasn't really like that. It was there, but not so much like that. So they should go back to the aviation company and check if this was the case. If this was the case, and from there, they know what to do. I hope you understand what I'm trying to say. She also mentioned that in one of the banks that she went, that from the teller point, the staff upstairs, everybody knew the man when she mentioned his name. So this means one thing. Either of the following is either in the dash money or in the very jovial, intelligently jovial, or he has been doing transaction in that branch for a long time, so everybody know him. And then I am suspecting that it be like saying the dash money where I make them know him for that branch. And then I need you guys to know that CBN no dey fit check balances on a commercial bank account except they request it. So for those of you saying CBN already checked the balance, CBN cannot check balance on a commercial bank account except they request it. Just like calling somebody in the other bank and say, please help me check this balance. Yes, that's what they can do. I do not know of anything that CBN can use to check balances on a commercial bank account. Please, you guys should update me if you know that CBN has started checking balances on a commercial bank account from their end. Please let me know in the comments. In summary, I still insist. This is what I said before, and I am saying it here again, that I am suspecting that alleged 500 million naira, e dey inside one account for Access Bank, where Access Bank never fit find out. This is my suspicion. Like I said before, I might be wrong, but this is where I am suspecting. Anyways, let's wait for updates. As the updates they come, I go dey drop them here. Please help me share this video and also help me tag Very Dark Man to this video. This might just be a clue that would help all of us, because now everybody is interested in this. Until I see you again, this is Flora, the digital banker. God bless you.